Pew pew. Pew pew. Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Don't mind my hat. We so close to Halloween and I got a dance party later on, so I figure I'll dress the part. Okay guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today on this video tutorial, we're gonna talk about how to find a family and how to join a family and how to leave a family if by chance you're not comfortable there and you want to go rogue, or you want to just go find another family. Okay, so we're gonna talk about all of those things in this video right here. Hey guys, so the reason why we're in my BIGO live view area is because I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about families and the benefits of being in a family and stuff like that. Because you know, a lot of people come on BIGO and they think that they have to join a family. You really don't have to join a family. You could go rogue. You know, you could be on BIGO and really be very successful without being in a family. Okay? Now, the reason why you might want to join a family is because you may be hanging out with some people that belong to a family and you are comfortable with them. So you're like, okay, I'll join your family, you know, since I'm with you guys all the time anyway, right? So that's a good reason why, because you got your friends and you got support and stuff like that for when you have your events and stuff. Now, the next reason why you might want to join a family is because you get benefits as a family member through prestige points, okay? And we're going to talk about prestige points and family prestige gifts in a whole nother video, because that's something that a lot of people don't understand, and I think I could break it down for you guys a little bit. But if you want to join a family, it's good to join one you know, that has a nice high ranking prestige, because you get some cool benefits from BIGO when you reach certain tiers as well. And we'll talk about that when we look at the family view. Now, like I said before, you don't have to join a family to succeed on BIGO, okay? You can be by yourself. Now, when some people join families, they think, oh, I'm going to join a family and they're going to go to all my PKs and they're going to support me in all my events and throw me a lot of gifts, right? No, it don't work that way, okay? You still, as a BIGO broadcaster, or as somebody that just hangs out, you have to build your own fan base in order, if, like, let's say you become a host, right? Your family is not really required to get you to your quota. They're not required to do that. However, if you get into a family where a lot of family members support your content and they hang out with you and gift you, that's great. I'm all for that. That's really great. However, remember that nobody is required to do anything for you. So if you are a host and you know you have to meet a 40K quota, the best thing to do is to advertise different events. You know, PKs, shows, and stuff like that. And when you advertise them to your friends and your family, you're more than likely a lot of your family members will come. But some families, a lot of the family members will only come if you're doing business, okay? And we'll talk about trading, business, and networking in a whole nother video. But what I mean about business is a family member may come to your PK, right? And drop you 2 shields, okay? And you win that PK or something like that. Well, that family member would expect the same support in return. If they have a PK, they would expect you to come and at least throw them a couple, you know, a couple something. It don't have to be 2 shields, but it could be like, you know, 5 treasures or something, almost to the amount of the stuff that they threw you, okay? Now, when you're doing business with a family member, it's good to have a verbal agreement. Now listen, you can do business with anybody on the app. It don't just have to be a family. But it's good to have a verbal agreement. Hey, okay, if I show up to your PK and I drop you 2 shields, I want you to come to my PK that I got next week and drop me those 2 shields. That is a verbal agreement, okay? If you go into it and you go to your family member's PK and you don't say, oh, hey, I'm going to drop you 2 shields so you can drop me 2 shields back, and you just drop them those 2 shields, 9 times out of 10, listen to me, okay, carefully. 9 times out of 10, that person is not going to expect you, is not going to think that you expect for them to pay back. You know? How do I put it? They're not, in their mind, it's like, oh man, okay, they came and they really supported me. That's what I would be thinking. You know, if me and you didn't have a verbal agreement and you came and you dropped me 2 shields, I would be like, oh man, okay, thank you so much. I appreciate it. You know, that means that you're my true fan and my friend and you support me. That's what I would think. But if you came to me and you said, Mandy, I have a PK next week. I know you have a PK today. If I drop you 2 shields, can you come to my PK next week and drop me 2 shields as well? That is a verbal business agreement. Okay? I hope you guys understand that. And the reason why I'm talking about it right now is because this is one of the biggest problems in families is money. Okay? This is why families fall apart. Because if people are joining families for the support aspect of it, you have to understand that, let's say if a family has 200 people, maybe 3 or 4 of those people come and support you. Not all 200. I only have 19 people in my family, including myself. I don't expect everybody in my family to come support me. Why? Because I have close to 4,000 fans, which means that out of those 4,000 fans, somewhere, let's say not all 4,000 show up in the month, right? Let's say I got 1,000 fans that actually really show up to my broadcast, you know, every other day or something like that. Out of those 1,000 fans, I'm required to pull at least my quota, which is 40K. Now, I have family that I love so much that they appreciate me and my content and they gift me, just to gift me. You understand? So, if you have good content and you make people laugh and people enjoy being around you, they're just going to gift you just to gift you. It won't be no business deals, you know? But keep in mind, guys, it is not a bad thing to verbally say, hey, I want to do a business deal with you. You know, I got a PK coming up. I know yours is today. I got some stuff in my wallet. I'll trade you for trade. Okay? And you show up in my PK. That's great. Now, everybody that support me, most of the people, hold on. Let me repeat myself. Most of the people that support me at my PK, I go to all the hosts. Not really the non-hosts. I go to the hosts. Because if you are a host, I know that you're here to make money. And if you drop me something nice at my PK, I'm going to come back and drop you something nice. It might not be as glamorous as what you drop me, but I'm still going to help you out because you helped me on my PK. So that's how you do that, okay? So let's move on. I hope you guys get the picture. Now, let's talk about how to join a family, okay? Now, we're going to exit out of my live so you won't see me. Bye-bye. It's later on, but you'll still hear me. So, here we are at the popular page. Of course, every time you exit your live, that's where you're going to be. So, we're going to go to our profile. You see, this is my camera backup profile. So, let's say I want to join a family. And this is what I'm going to do because I have a huge example to prove to you. I'm going to join my own family through this account, okay? Just for tutorial purposes. Because I'm going to show you how to leave a family if you are not comfortable or happy with that family. Okay, sometimes people join a family and they don't understand that, it's required to do certain things. Okay, so you got a lot of top families. I'm gonna be honest with you. Okay, and I say what I say in my video. Do not join Keys to the Streets. Do not join number 6 on this board right here. Do not join them. Because they have a lot of drama, a lot of messiness, and you don't ever know if that agency going to stand because they be doing too much. Okay? So that's the only thing I just say, a little suggestion. Do not join Keys to the Streets. I tell you right now, the dire wolves, they've been dominating this app since this app been in America. Okay? The dire wolves. And Bear City. Then you have Powerhouse, which is my agency owner's family. He's in there. Okay? And a couple of my friends are in Powerhouse as well. Powerhouse is a great family. They're very cashy. That's number 4. Balling Out of Control is a good family as well. There's a lot of women in that family. That is really a women-ran family right there. Okay? Keys to the Streets, like I said, that's a no-no. Now, we're not going to run down all these families. But as you can see, you have all the families here. Gag Nation, that's Jason Lee's family. That's the family that my sister's in. Okay, so she's in one of the top families, and I'm in one of the top agencies. Okay, so let's see. What you would do is, I want to join Mandy's family. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, I'm really far down on this list, so I'm not gonna scroll and keep looking, right? What I want to do is go back out, okay? I already know that Mandy, me, myself, I'm a founder. So if I want to join the family, I'm going to message Mandy. So I'll go to Mandy LV because I know her ID. Okay? You see Mandy? And we're friends. You see it says friend, right? She's my friend. So I'm going to click on her picture, okay? Now, very important, people, please, this is very important. When you click to join the family, right, you're going to click on where it says Creative Misfits Silver 1, not the blue box at the top where next to Cosmo. You're going to go down where it says Swordsman, and then it says Creative Misfits. You're going to click on that. When you click on that, look what happens. A window opens up. It says, this is the Creative Misfits family. You can read the declaration. It says, our family is based on loyalty and positive ideas. As artists, we inspire funny and creative content that will adhere to all audiences. Now, listen, this sounds like a good family. They're in Silver 1. Let's see if I can join this family. So, you can either contact me personally by clicking on the Contact Family tab, or you can click on Request to Join. Okay? Now, as you can see, it says under review. I have 3 days to respond to this person that just requested to be in my family. Okay? So, being that it's me, right? It's me. I did what I could do. I got to log into my account, and I'm going to accept the recorder into the family. So what I want the recorder to do is I want the recorder to go back to the little live. So I can, hi guys. Okay, so listen, let me get behind the phone. Okay, I gotta log into my account. Okay, I'm already logged in. Okay, now I'm gonna go into my family badge. And I see that I have 1 application. See it? You see the number 1? Okay, I have 1 application pending. That is Mandy's backup. So I'm going to accept it, okay? Just for the tutorial purposes. So now the camera is in the family. And I'm going to take it out quickly because what happens is, as you can see, this is the family group chat. benefits. Okay, so now everybody in the family can see that I just added a new member to the family. Okay, so now we're going to talk about leaving a family. Sorry, I had to put that down. Okay, so let's say you get into a family that you are not really comfortable with. Okay? And you're like, oh, God, I don't want to be stuck here. A lot of people, let me tell you something. If I tell you the amount of people that I have come across on my time on BIGO that are unhappy in the family that they're in, it's crazy. It's crazy. Because I tell them, why don't you just start your own family? You know, if you are the leadership type, you know, if you like to lead people and see them do good, you know, you want to do different events and stuff, and you know that the people behind you are going to help you, then yeah, you could be a founder, you know. If you like to teach people and stuff like that, definitely you could go for a founder position. But listen, being a founder is very hard. We'll talk about that in the next video because that's a whole video in itself. Okay? Okay, so let's say you want to leave the family. So now, if my profile, okay, you can see, woohoo, I got a badge. It says create a misfit. You see that? You see that before it said no family, right? It just said family and that's it. But now it said create a misfit. Now I can click on it. As you can see, I'm in the family. Okay? I'm a level 1. I'm a level 1 and I need certain points to get to level 2. As you can see the family task, it tells you got to get certain amount of points. If you're watching live and if you gifting and stuff like that, if you're going live, you get combat points. Combat points are great because what it does is it increases your family prestige. The higher your family prestige, the higher you climb in the family board. Like you see in all the other families, the top families, that's because they have a lot of family prestige. And we'll talk about how you get family prestige in a whole nother video because that involves the gifts. Different gifts that you are supposed to get to increase your family board. Okay? Then you got family PK. And you click on that. It'll give you a rundown of who is in the family, who has done PKs for the family and stuff like that. So as of right now, it's not really too much in there. I did a family PK the other day and stuff like that. But it shows you. Today, nobody did PK. We have done team PKs, you know, but as you can see, it tells you different things on the board as far as, you know, what, you know, your family PK history is. Then you got family group chat. That's where you go and you can chat with the group. Okay, so it says the camera has joined the family group chat and I can say hello. I'm not going to do that because I don't want nobody to really know I'm in here. Okay, so now, how do you leave a family if you don't want to be in this family? Okay? You're like, oh man, I don't like Mad D. Let me get out of here. Oh man. So what you do is you click on the 3 lines on the very top. You see the very top of the page where the 3 lines are? I mean, not the 3 lines, the 3 dots. You see where the 3 dots are on the very top of the page? Next to the question mark? You're going to click on that. Now, you see it says, create a family, invite friends, report, admin, or quit a family. Now, listen, you can't do admin because only the founder, which is myself, can give you admin. And the only way I can get an admin in this room is I have to have at least 50 family members. I don't have that yet, okay? You can definitely invite friends to join this family. However, it's by application based only, and I have to approve you, meaning that I have to give you an interview and all of that to see what you're about and make sure you're not drama and all that. And then it says quit family, okay? So then what we gonna do? For this purpose of the video, we're gonna quit the family, okay? Now, if you look at the very top, it says create a family. Now, this is something very important. We're not going to talk about it in this video. We're going to talk about it in the founder, in the next video, because that talks about how to create a family, how to actually become a founder, Okay? Because there's a lot of different things that you have to do. So, yeah. So, we're going to go ahead and quit the family just so you can see what it looked like. Now, it says, are you sure you want to leave the family? You will lose the contribution value of the original family. Now, listen, guys. This is where I messed up as a founder. I took some people out that was on the board, and they had good numbers, and then I added them back, and I regret the fact that they sit on 0 right now. Okay, so you can confirm to quit the family, right? But let me show you what they talking about contribution value real quick. So if I go into the family board, you see this is all my family members, okay? Now, Man, I'm kind of pissed off at that. I feel bad. But when me and him broke up, right? He was before me and him broke up, he was up at the very top with me. He was right underneath my name, Mandy's name, right? Now Goddess is up there with me. But he was right up there with me. And because when we broke up, I thought he was not coming back, so I deleted him out of my family. And now he came back, and he's slowly climbing the ladder. Okay? So the way you get these type of points is by receiving and sending family prestige gifts. And I'll explain that, like I said, in the gift section. But family prestige gifts are the type of gifts that you want to receive when you're in a family, because you have different goals to meet. Okay? So you have a lot of goals. You have different goals to meet as a family member. And what happens is BIGO rewards you for every time you meet a goal. They'll reward you with some beans. Okay? So that's how that works. So we're going to go ahead and quit the family. Because that page was on 0. So it really doesn't lose us anything. But as you can see, it took us back to the family page. So you can go and choose another family, and all you got to do is click on it and request to join. That's it. Now, families, the higher ranking families, you're not really going to get accepted in those if you are 0. They want you to be at least some type of contributor to the app before any of those big top ranking families will add you. Yeah, so that's basically it. Families. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I will talk to you in the next video, and that video is going to be very detailed because it's going to tell you about how to become a family founder, how to found your own family, how to add people that you can trust and really hang out with, and stuff like that. And that'll be in the next video. Okay? So give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!
Pew, pew.